Well, good morning, everybody. Today I'm coming to you from over here at Tugaloo Bend Park in Toccoa, Georgia. Now, I've never been here before. This is a newer park that the Stevens County here, has opened up, and it's got supposedly over 4 miles of hiking trails. But that's where I'm at today, and I'm gonna see if I can hike around here and see what it's all about. There's supposed to be a lot of Native American history here. This was evidently a Native American settlement back in the day. But I'm gonna get out, get geared up, and do a little hiking and see what it's all about. I just walked up here to the top of the hill from the parking area there. I came up that gravel road, and you get up here and you've got restrooms and a covered cooking area. Looks like they've got grills and a pavilion, and then here's where the trails start, going down in between that gate there. But let's walk up here and check this out. I was talking to a gentleman here that works here. He's out here doing some landscaping, cutting grass and so forth. But he was telling me that this place can be rented for weddings and so forth. And you can rent these outdoor cooking areas here, and it's pretty reasonable. The rates are pretty reasonable to rent this stuff. And like I said, I had no idea all this was here until just recently. But got a campfire area here. And he said for a wedding venue, you can actually rent the entire park for the day for $500. That you can rent the entire park, and they'll close the park for the day, and you can have your wedding here or whatever for, $500. And that's I mean, I don't know if you've priced wedding venues, but that's pretty much a steal right there, to have the whole park for the day for $500. I mean, you don't think you're gonna beat that. But so far what I've seen here, this is a beautiful place. They've got picnic areas, horseshoe pits over here, grills over here by the tables. And so far what I've seen, this is a nice little place here. So if you're looking for a wedding venue, you get married anytime soon in the area, you might want to check this place out. But anyway, I'm gonna get started on doing some hiking, because that's what I'm here for. I just wanted to share all that, because I thought that was pretty cool. Now this trail starts out on a gravel path. It looks like it's probably an old road bed. And now we're up at the headwaters of Lake Hartwell. If you're familiar with the area, off of Prather Bridge Road up here below the Lake Yona Dam, that's the area we're in. And this trail sort of looks like it comes down into the swampland area here. If you've ever been up in here, I know I used to come up in here a lot when I was a boy, up in this area fishing with my dad. Some of this area in here gets pretty swampy. But You know, it's sort of a different ecosystem to experience. You know, these swampy areas, you've got a whole nother ecosystem to check out, which is pretty cool. Of course, you got a lot of mosquitoes there buzzing around my ears. So you want to make sure you got you some bug repellent on. We check out over in that swamp. But just exploring on down the trail here. Here's another view of a swampy area here along the trail. You can hear all kinds of frogs out there and all kinds of birds. Dragonflies flying around. You can see right there is a beaver dam where the beavers have been working. It's pretty cool. Now here we've got sort of like a trail intersection here, or the Tugaloo Trail goes that way, the Toccoa Trail goes that way, and I think it makes a loop. And it comes back around here because this trail says it's the Toccoa Trail also. So we came down this Tugaloo Trail, and you come down here and you have this intersection, and there's some learning boards here telling you about the history. This park is actually the site of an ancient Cherokee town which was called Toccoa, and or maybe, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, it could be Toccoa, I don't know, but this is the site of a ancient Cherokee town here, and they did an archaeological digs here back in the day. The University of Georgia and the Smithsonian both was involved in it. But just some of the history of this place. But I think I'm going to take the Toccoa Trail because it looks like it's probably the longest loop. And go down through here and check it out, see what all we can see. I want to tell you, if you come here, and be sure you wear your insect repellent, because here in this swamp there are some healthy mosquitoes, let me tell you. They are some big daddy mosquitoes. So you want to make sure you got on the insect repellent before tackling any of the hikes here. Now here's where the trail turns into the Toccoa Trail. And we've got a vine that's been taken down, looks like, in the trail. So far that's been the only obstacle I've came across on the trail. But I think by looking at that map up there, this Toccoa Trail is the trail that actually goes down next to the river. And man, you can see down here how green everything's getting. It's really greening up. It's hot too. It's supposed to be 80 degrees today. So it's going to be quite warm. I hear a boat going up the river. You can probably hear that. And here we've got a boardwalk. It was an Eagle Scout project built in 2021. This area probably gets wet in here when we get a lot of rain. I'd say is the reason we built the boardwalk. So far, I really like this trail. I mean, it's a different experience. You know, I'm usually hiking to waterfalls or mountain views. To get down to something that's just like a completely different environment is pretty cool. I mean, still in the northeast Georgia mountains, just down here at the headwaters of Lake Hartwell. And it's amazing that you can only travel that few miles and get down here and be in almost like a completely different environment. This must be the trail that goes down to the river. So I'm gonna hike down here and check this out. Now here I am at the river now. Somebody out over there fishing. But there's a road over there on the other side. You can see it. But there's a swinging bench right here that you can walk right down that short trail and sit right here on a bench and look at the river. Now here we're coming up on another little area here to take in a view of the river. And there's a sign here talking about this being the Eastern Continental Divide. But, got a nice little sitting bench here. Take another break and look out over the river. Man, I should have brought my fishing pole. But I'm just gonna continue on around the trail here. There's a trail right over there. That's that Tugaloo trail. And I think if you go that way, that'll take you right back to that intersection where I filmed at earlier, where I took the Toccoa trail. We're going to continue on around this way along the side of the river. Now here we've got another area off the trail. A little side trail leads you down here to the river. A picnic table and another bench swing. You know, these trails in here are very nice. So far they're very level, flat, and they're, you know, clean. Only obstacle I came across was that grapevine. I just don't think they've had time to clear that out yet because it's like it happened very recently. But I think it's been in really good shape so far. Just really neat experience. I mean, like I said earlier, it's like, you know, experiencing a whole different environment, even though you're still here in the northeast Georgia mountains. Get down here and experience some swampland. I'll get back up here on the main trail. Keep on hiking. Okay, here we've got a fork in the trail, and that way is the Pioneer Path. If you continue on this way, it's the Toccoa trail. I'm gonna stay on the Noyoe trail. It looks like this will be the longest loop. Than taking that one. So I'm gonna take the longer one. Keep on going up along the river here. Hear a boat over there going down the river. That's what that noise is. And another little side trail here. Get a look at the Tugaloo River. Little bench down there. Like the others we saw prior in the video. Plenty of these little sitting areas overlooking the river. Just continuing on up the river here. Now here I guess they have a primitive camping area, looks like. I mean, not sure, but that's what I'm figuring. Because there's a sign there that says camping. Walk over here. See what this is over here. Yeah, there's a primitive campsite here. I see the fire ring now. Oh, look here, we've got some trillium. Not bloomed out yet. Won't be long. Yeah, we've got a primitive camping area here. Somebody over there on the other side of the river mowing grass. That's what's making all that racket. Pretty cool little area here right alongside the river. But the trail now is going to make a dog leg left right here. I think this will head back to the parking area. I came that direction. It comes right here and makes this hard left turn. So now we're off of the Noyoe trail and back on the Toccoa trail. So this will take us back to that big intersection I filmed earlier where I first got on the Toccoa trail. Now here we've got another fork. The Toccoa trail keeps on going that way. And if you turn to the right, this is the Unicoi trail over the boardwalk. I think I'm going to go over the boardwalk because looking at the map, I downloaded the map to my telephone. This is a different way to come out to the parking area as we go through some more swampy sections here. I think I'm going to take this trail just to see it. And see what we see along this side. Lots of ferns, that's for sure. Just came across that big tree that's got the steps cut into it. And then you come right out here and you've got another big swampy area. Like I said, this is a neat trail to come to because you can experience a swamp environment without having to drive to South Georgia. Right here in the northeast Georgia mountains. But we'll continue on around this Unicoi trail, see where we pop out. Well, here we've got some May apples growing alongside the trail. And if you look at this one right here, it's in bloom. So that's pretty cool. Lots of May apples over there. Now here we've got another sitting bench. This one overlooks the swamp. Good view of the swamp right here. Now the trail takes you right alongside the swamp through this section. So you can experience that. Pretty cool. Just look how black that water is in there. These swamps always amaze me with that brackish water. I mean, it's just black. And then with the dark green vegetation coming up out of it, it looks awesome. Makes some beautiful photographs. It's just cool all the way around. Now here we've got another split in the trail. The Unicoi trail keeps on going that way. I think it comes right on out into the parking area up there. This is the Toccoa trail. And it goes up that way. I think I'm going to take that one. Because somebody said something, there's an overlook up there where you can overlook, you know, out over the swamp. So, going to go up there and check it out. You can hear people hollering off down there. But I'm going to go up this Toccoa trail and check this one out. I just came up the Toccoa trail there, and it comes up and intersects the Toccoa trail. Now that little short trail there, it was really short, but it was really steep. And that's the steepest thing I've been on in here today. But I'm going to hike up this Toccoa trail and see if I can find the look-off they were talking about, that you can overlook the swamp. Of course, I'm not too sure. Probably in the wintertime the view would be better. All the foliage is getting out now. But go up here and check it out. Well, this trail is coming up out of the swamps and going up the mountain now. And as you can see, we're getting into the mountain laurel and all now. So a complete 180 of environments here. As you can see, these mountain laurels are getting ready to bloom out. So it won't be long to get some of those beautiful blooms in the woods. But now I'm just climbing up the mountain. Hopefully we get up here and got a pretty good view. we shall see. Well, I didn't see any views. I think I'm too far into the spring season and the foliage is just too thick to see anything, but I made it back to the parking area now. So that hike here at the Tugaloo Bend Park is complete. I sort of made my own hike, took several of the loops because there's all different trails in here and you can combine them and make a good long hike. I'm sitting on 3.06 miles right now as we look at some of the beautiful flowers here in bloom. Lots of flowers right here around the parking area. But that was an awesome hike, beautiful trail. Like I said, it's a different experience to get to see some swampland. But I thank y'all for coming along with me today on this adventure. I hope you've all had a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you on my next adventure. Thanks for watching.